The next piece of the puzzle for hacking our consistency is using timers. Let's go back to that concept of chronoception, the perception of time. In addition to working on the important stuff early to take advantage of the higher dopamine levels and to take advantage of the momentum we get throughout the rest of the day by starting with a win, we can also help to avoid the effects of our perception of time impacting our desire to get the important stuff done by taking the perception out of it. Setting a timer. Actively pursuing a target, and in this case, an end time, has been shown to make time seem to go by faster. And here's a huge added bonus. When we're working toward an end goal, our brain becomes better at shutting out irrelevant distractions. This is good for allowing time to seem to pass more quickly, but also great for being more productive during that allotted time. Think about it. How likely are you to take a quick break from your important task to check a quick email or scroll through social media? These quick breaks add up to a lot throughout the day. So setting an end time makes your brain much less tempted to become distracted. Not only does time seem to go by faster, but you are actually more productive and less distracted during that time. Now, how much time do you set? I want you to start small. What's critical here is that you're getting your most important tasks done consistently, not perfectly. You will be much more consistent with committing to the time if it's realistic. Totally realistic. If you set a time period for so long that it feels daunting and not totally necessary to commit to the whole time, you're tempting yourself to not do it. Never fall into the trap of thinking that, I'll schedule an hour for it to make sure I have plenty of time to get into the groove. What is the minimum amount of time each day you need to commit to your most important tasks? You'll be much more likely to commit to that time and even work beyond it. Remember, human inertia. Bodies in motion tend to stay in motion. Not taking advantage of these things, like emphasizing the start, starting early, using timers. It's like wearing a weighted vest for the entire day, and not in a way that's making you healthier and stronger. You're making everything much more difficult. So let's just keep fighting for simpler and easier. Start using timers this week, and then let us know how it's going in the chat. I use my phone for my timer, but you can use Alexa, you can use an egg timer. I'm sure they sell some fancy ones. To hear about how you feel like it's going for you in the chat. And I'd love to hear about your process goals. How are you doing with your consistency with your process goals? Remember, if you are 9s or better on completing your process goals, you know you are putting yourself in the position to work to your potential. And if you're anything less than a 9, it's okay. Just ask yourself, what's one thing I can do? What's one thing I can adjust that will get me to a 9? Now, you're doing awesome. And I can say that confidently because you are here. You are showing up. If you are hearing my voice right now, you are doing awesome.